Well, hello again. I'm so tired of doing this stupid shit. So now I'm trying to send an email to Margaret, but I can't. Ironically, she's part of what I was gonna tell you guys about on the video before I be taking off or anything and doing things today. On Thursday the 7th, at my counseling appointment, when I pulled in, well, before that, for about a week or 10 days, I've had my house so that people really, the only way they could, I think, come in here is I would know it, because they would break these charmy, stringy things that I made. So I figured my car would be the next target, or my dog, because abusers are that way, and this is just freaking big abuse. So there was this chick, when I pulled into the parking lot and I started walking away, and I saw this person walking towards me weird with the dog, and I was like, and then I recognized them. I was like, so I went back and leaned against my car. They saw me lean against my car. They quit walking towards me, did all this hemming and hawing. It went on for like 3 minutes, and I just stood there and stared at them and drank my coffee. And then when they finally were apparently going to their car, I started walking, and then they looked at me and, oh, hi, and I was like, oh, imagine seeing you here. And I just walked on. And so I tried to watch my car, but my counselor's on the other side of the building, and when I got back in my car, my music was changed. And I know how easy it is to get in a car, for one thing. For another thing, Mindful's obviously not a mean dog. And so instead of being on my drum music and my chanting music, it was on Everlast, and it was on that Whitey Ford song where he's like, I'm putting out lights, boy. I'm Whitey, Whitey, Whitey. And I thought, first it creeped me out, of course. And then kind of a song like, we're gonna put your lights out. And this was at about noon. So I was driving, and at that point I turned around. So I pulled over, and I was like, what the hell? And then I turned around and I went back, because I was just gonna tell my counselor, and she had been walking out. So I yelled at her, and not yelled, but flagged her over. And she came over, and I told her what was going on and what had happened, and then I took off, and I had another appointment later on that afternoon, and I didn't even realize, I guess, how good it was that I had someone with me, because I would have noticed not all the headlights being on, all the headlights being off, but I wouldn't have known that it was a choice that people in new cars had to make, because I don't have a new car that puts on my headlights automatically. So we were driving to Colfax, me and my friend, to go to my other appointment at 2 o'clock. About 2 hours later, we left about 1:15. And it's a little bit foggy, and all these cars coming towards us. I asked her yesterday, I said, how many do you think there was? Do you think it was like 8? And she said something like around that. But like about 8 of the cars coming towards us in the fog didn't have their headlights on, and they were all pretty new. One of them looks like it was a state trooper, because I saw a state trooper after that when I saw the big rig. But anyway, back to the cars. And so my friend's like, that is really unusual, because all the new cars have the headlights that come on automatically, and they have to turn them off by choice. And I thought, that's kind of weird to do in the fog. Oh, is that my coffee? That might be my coffee flowing. So anyway, putting out lights on the music, and then 2 hours later, all these headlights, and they would have known that I had the appointment, especially since it was like a state trooper, I think, not a sheriff's car. The big white rig. There was a big white cop rig that had its headlights off too. Anyway, I'm now uploading this to you because obviously I'm having some concerns, and I am working on getting out of here. Holy crap, I am, but I'm not going to go running out of here. If they wanted me out of here so bad, they could have kicked me out when I had plenty of money, but they thought it would be funny to have me spend so much money and thousands of dollars at Pullman, whatever that building supply place is, that I was never going to get to use. And I mean, it's just fucking rude bullshit. So if they want to beat me up, they can take the heat of beating me up, or killing me, or whatever the fuck they're gonna do, according to that person that came over prior to this latest incident. There was another Christmas. The war on Christmas is actually just a war that they have on Christmas as a little present to themselves. Anyway, happy day. I'm now gonna go to the dog park. Bye. Love you.